Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video I am just going to do like a starter pack of what you need when you're starting out to want to wear makeup, explore and all of that. So we started from the basics, like the steps that you would take or do when you apply your makeup. It's how I'm going to introduce the product. So we're going to, obviously, before you apply your makeup and everything like that, you just have to make sure that your skin is prepped, it's toned, it's moisturized, and then now you're going to be ready for your primer. So I have 3 primers here, right? I feel like it's for different skin types or like different needs, if I can put it like that. So we're going to start with this one. This is the Black Radiance True Complexion Refining Skin Primer. So this primer claims that it is oil-free formula and it's a matte finish. So what I like using this, I only use it like on my pores. I only use it like over here just to fill in my pores, because it really fills in my pores like very nicely, like beautifully, like I'm almost even hitting the pan, because this is just how much I love it. You can get this at your local discount, but not all discounts, but other discounts does have it, not all of them. And then we have the Sorbet, sorry guys, it's dirty. We have the Sorbet Prep and Poreless all-in-one super primer. So this one, it says that no filter required, poreless and flawless with added staying powder. So this one, it claims that it will give you a poreless and mattifying look. I'm not sure about the mattifying part, but poreless most definitely. I kind of stopped using it because I got this one, and there was a time where I wasn't even using any primer because I felt like there was no primer that was working for me, and I was using milk of magnesia. So that drink they give babies when they're constipated, honey, if you want a matte look. But just make sure that you're using a full coverage foundation so that it doesn't flake or crack, because ooh, honey, it is bad. This one you can get at your local Clicks. And then this is like the most primer that I've ever used that has never disappointed me, that does what it claims to do. The NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Matte Primer. Listen guys, when this was launched, right, obviously South Africa, we get stuff late and all of that, but when this launched I was very happy about it, because I was like, oh, finally, you know, a primer that will do what it claims to do, you know what I mean? And they're like, no, if you want it to work even more better, you must pair it up with its foundation. The problem for me is that I can't really find the shade, and I really want to try the foundation. But until then, this is the Gilly. So it says that it's a matte primer. It's a very comfortable matte formula, preps your complexion for super smooth foundation application. Like, what I realize is that when you apply it, pat it instead of wanting to blend it in circular motions like I do with like other primers and all of that. And another oh sorry, this one you can get it at Clicks, but not all Clicks. Like I think the bigger Clicks does have, but the smaller ones, they don't have this one. Another primer that you can try out, it's the Maybelline Baby Lips. Just I don't have it. Ever since I've ran out, I haven't repurchased it because I replaced it with the Sorbet one. But it's a good one also, and also with the budget, I think it's like almost 100 rand. So this is like 150. This one was, I think, 120, and this is the most expensive one. I think it's like 200 or 250. But when I bought it, it was on the Clicks Online special. That's why I say, guys, please check the specials that are on Clicks Online, because you will literally save money. So we are done with your primer. Your skin is ready, it's prepped. Now foundation. So I have 10 foundations, right? But some of them is like the same formula. So some that are the same formula, I'll just introduce both of them at the same time instead of doing them separate. So with foundations, I have high-end and I have drugstore. High-end isn't like your MAC, your whatever. Your drugstore is like your L'Oreal, your LA Girl and all of that. So we're gonna start with, let's say for instance you have yeah, it's out. You have combination to oily, and oh, but guys, this is beautiful. Okay, so let's say for instance you have combination to oily skin, and you really want a foundation that will at least give you that matte finish for like 4 to 6 hours, because I feel like more than that we are really now trying to test God, né? So for that I have 2 foundations. Yeah, I have 2 foundations. So we're gonna start with drugstore first. Yes, Yardley Stay Fast foundation. I know I just got this. I've used it ever since I got it. I used it like 3 times. the other time I didn't film. I just applied it, did a beat, and just chilled and just see how it really performs. This foundation, yes guys, it is matte. It feels so comfortable. You won't even feel like you have it on your skin or anything like that, which is like beautiful. The budget of this one is like 150. When it's on promo, you can get for like 131.25. Clicks, the scam. I think Foschini has it as well, because Foschini does have like the makeup range thingy. And then for high end, we have Mrs. Estee Lauder. So this one, the budget, yes, this foundation is I think 620, or it's 600 on the dot. But guys, yo, Korene, it's beautiful. It's matte. You will stay matte, especially if, let's say you have like normal skin, your skin is not dry, it's not oily, it's just okay. I'm sure you can stay matte like for 8 hours or even more than that. Like you can test God if you have like normal skin with this foundation. So, but if I'd have to choose between the two for like every day for someone who's starting makeup, I'd say this one, because I don't see the reason why you would want to buy a high-end foundation but you're only starting with makeup. Remember, when we start with makeup, you might think that maybe this particular this particular foundation will work for me or whatever, and then you realize that it's not working. What is going to happen now? You purchased a 600 rand foundation and it's not doing what you expect it to do. So at least if it's a foundation which is like under 200 rand, it's better, because you will just use it and then when it's done, it's fine. You know, you're not gonna cry like if you spend it like this much. Okay, and then let's say you still have combination skin, but you don't really want like a matte foundation. You just want a foundation that will wear smoothly. It will look a bit, well, this is glowy, like you know, but you need a foundation that will most definitely is long wearing and like it won't let you down, or it might, but it's not a big deal. So I have how many for that? Okay, so I have this, and then okay, so in that I have 4, right? We're gonna start with high end. So we have MAC. When I started, the very first time in my life when makeup was put on my skin, it was MAC, right? Shout out P for that. It was MAC and I fell in love with it. Even though the shade that was put on my skin, it wasn't my skin tone, but it worked because I'm a warm golden, so it just, you know, did the most. The only thing that I don't like about this foundation is that it changes color. So after a while, like how you look in the morning, during the day, and at night, it's going to be like 3 different people, right? If you're being honest, like it's the only thing that I dislike about it, but it's an amazing foundation. Please put a pump. This is too expensive for not having a pump. I think it's 550 now. MAC, just, you know, get the lockdown about a price hike, about trucks. Mara, and it lost, guys. Like all these foundation that I am talking about, they lost, right? So if you don't mind spending, going in the pocket, you can get this, right? But if you are still trying out makeup and whatever, then I would say we have a lot of options, guys. Like at least these days in the game, there's a lot of options, so you know that you are not going to be wasting money. At the end of the day, you still want to look cute in a budget and not waste money. Then we have this. This is the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. This foundation, yeah, it looks like it's small and all of that. How many mils is this? I'm not sure if it's written here how many mils this is. It's 13 mils. I think almost all foundation are 13. This is 30. Okay, so this is small, right? But guys, it really lost. I bought this when was it? I bought it in 2018, right? And it's almost now running out, obviously because I am rotating my foundations. But when I was in Cape Town, I was using this religiously because I just got it. I was happy. I went to the NYX store and all of that, you know what I mean? But this is amazing, and I think it's like 200 rand if I'm not mistaken. And it doesn't change color. This undertone is warm, so it's just amazing when you apply it on your skin. It's like, oh Lord, what are you know what I mean? Like, this is amazing, guys. So this is one of the foundation that if you don't want to spend big money, then this is an option. And then we have another one. So this is the Revlon Full Cover Foundation, right? And it's matte. It's like a mousse. If you ever use the Essence Mousse Foundation, the one that's come in that little nice scarf-tin, it's almost the same formula. The only thing that I dislike about this, for me, it's not matte, so that's why I didn't put it with the L'Oreal and the Lauder. For me, it's a nice, it's in between. It's not matte, it's not dewy, it's just like mohari, you know what I mean? The only thing I don't like about this foundation is that the undertone it's very neutral, and then on my skin when I apply it, it tends to look like it's gray. And I have a golden undertone, so but my undertone, it doesn't even adjust to it. It doesn't. So oh, concoction ella, guys. So this is the only thing that I don't like about this, but it's full coverage. Like when you apply, you don't even need to apply a lot because it's just amazing. Even this one, I think is like almost 200 rand. Your Clicks with Discams has it on the Revlon stand. Another Revlon. This is the Revlon Color Stay Life Proof Foundation Stick. So the shades, right, of these two are the same, but the undertones are not the same. Even the formula is not the same. So I'm going to purchase another Revlon foundation. Sorry, the Color Stay, but the liquid one. I just want to try it because, but I might not try the same. I want to try the same shade, but the person that I normally refer to with shades is not this color. But on this foundation and on the other one, she is this color. So I'm kind of torn between that, but we'll see. So with this one, it's a stick, right? It's amazing. Ever since I've got it, I've been using it religiously. I have it on, but I mixed it with the NYX Control Drop foundation. This is beautiful, guys. I'm not really into like a full coverage foundations because I feel like they tend to be heavy, and I don't like feeling that I have something on my face. So for me, this is amazing. It's good. They say it's matte, but it's okay. Okay, well, now you won't see that it's matte because my base, I used an oil. I used a vitamin E oil as a base, so that's why I'm all dewy and glowy, and you know what I mean. Yeah, but this is amazing, guys. Like you can try it. I'm not saying try all these foundations, but this is a good one as well. And then if you want a nice dewy foundation, right, then these are the girls. Okay, I should add LA Girl as well. So we have three, right? We have LA Girl LA Girl Pro Coverage HD High Definition Long Wear Illuminating Foundation. Like, guys, when they say illuminating, they mean it. Like, they don't play, right? This foundation, I bought it 27, I think I bought it in 2017. I'm not sure the shelf life, but I think maybe it expired really. Girl has to throw it away. But this foundation is amazing. I like using it more in winter because in winter, even though I still want to look matte, but I don't want to look as if like I look dry, instead of using it in summer, because in summer I get matte, you know, because I know throughout the day when the foundation whatever and my oil start coming out and whatever, everything will just look nice and dewy. But for most of the day in summer, I just want to look matte. This, I like it in summer and winter. It has a pump, guys. The packaging is plastic. It's good. If you want to get that nice long wearing foundation, I'd say this is another option that you can consider. It is beautiful. Like, it never disappointed me, like not even a day. Then other foundations, like your dewy ones, this I can rock it summer or winter, there's no problem. This is the L'Oreal True Match foundation. When I got this, I just swatched it like over here and I felt like it was good and whatever, but my skin tends to change color now and again, so that's why I normally like going with a shade darker with foundations, knowing that whatever happens, that I'm still good. So I might repurchase it again, but in a shade that comes after this one. It's beautiful, guys. It has shimmers inside, so it's nice and it's luminous. If you going for a nice dewy foundation, then this is an option. Another option, this one, guys, I don't know because I've never wore it alone. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Fresh Wear Foundation. This one I used to mix it with this because the undertone, remember, this one is mentioned, is not so good, and then the undertone of this one is good. So I used to wear them together so that I can get that nice undertone that I'm looking for, and also the color, because this one I can't wear it alone. It almost matches my chest, or it's like 2 shades, like maybe a shade lighter than my chest, so obviously I can't wear this. But these together, they used to give me magic. I haven't worn them in a while. Maybe I'll wear them maybe on one of the videos, I don't know. But if you like the shade range of this one, it really disappointed me because I thought it was going to be like the infallible one, but the matte one that comes in the tube. I have a shade on that one, but I never really bought it. I wanted to, but I was like, you know what I mean? Because I was like, L'Oreal, I don't know. So, but it's beautiful. It's lightweight as well. Like, I love lightweight foundations. So if you are looking for something that is breathable and everything, this is another one that you can consider. And then, last but not least, Fit Me Matte and Poreless No More Too Oily. So, I have a love-hate relationship sorry guys with this foundation, because like Mrs. Mac, it changes color, right? So there was a time I bought the shade that comes after this. It's 362, and then it changed color also. It got darker even, and in this one, when I applied, it becomes lighter. I had to give it away. Mare, this is a nice foundation. I think 120 or 100 rand. Like, I remember I used to have even the contour powder, like the matte, the dark shade color they have for the powder, and even the light one, like to set like my under eyes, because I like going even with the pressed powder after the loose one, just so that everything can, you know what I mean. And I used to love this range, but then I noticed what, but it changes color. Why does it do that? You know what I mean? And then I stopped. It's almost finished, so I think it's one of those that are going to go in the bin, because I'm sure you know, like it expired, maybe, I don't know. I you know, the skin rash, we are trying to keep this looking all good. Alrighty, so we're done with foundation, we're done with primer. Now concealer. So with concealer, I'm only going to bring out 3. Like, these are like my favorite, but my all-time favorite concealer, my ride or die, like my no matter what happens, LA Girl Pro Concealer. The very first time I had concealer was with this. Oh, Kosiam. This is amazing, guys. It's 62 rands. Like, it has a lot of shades. Like, this color is beautiful bronze, and then there's chestnut, and then there's espresso. Like, those are like my favorites. And then there's the darker ones, right? And then before beautiful bronze, kiddy, you know what I mean? Almond, fawn, beige. Like, there's even correctors. There's the orange, there's the green, there's the pink one, there's the yellow one. Like, guys, this is your one amazing brand. When they launched their matte foundation, I really wanted to try it, but the shade range, though, you know, like I might try it, but I don't know. We'll see. Number 1, Eligo. Number 2, L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer. So when this came out, I was very excited, but I was like, oh, what if I don't like it? Because at the time, I've never used a foundation that has a wand. I've always, you know, been an illegal KL, so, you know, it's just that applicator good. I went there and I got the shade Honey, 338 Honey, and oh, guys, like, I've been using it. Like, one of these patches there to show that it's, you know, we are running out, but it's amazing. And when did I buy this? I didn't buy this year. I think I bought it late last year, and I still have it even now. And going to work, I'd wear makeup like almost every single day, and I'd pair these two together, and, you know, a beautiful, amazing. Like, on this look, I paired the 3 together actually, and this is, you know, this is what came out. And then now my new favorite concealer, Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer. Like, baraki a waterproof tattoo cover. I don't know about that. Maybe I'll try. Maybe if I can get like my color, and then I can maybe try and cover these tattoos and see if it's actually going to do the most. But this is amazing, and it's 60 rand, guys. 60 rand. And then the L'Oreal one is 120. So when you 120, you can debate. But if you got L'Oreal, you know, like, guys, there's so many options when it comes to makeup that it is just so crazy. If you rather Maybelline concealer, buy it. If you feel like you want to try Essence or want to carry this hype, just try it. And at the end of the day, it's better if you buy something and you're like, okay, this one I love it and I'm gonna stick to this. Okay, let me try something else, because already I know what I have a favorite. I have my ride or die. No matter what happens, I know that I'm sticking with this, and it has never disappointed me. That's my theory. I see someone obviously reviewing something, like, okay, I want to try it and see what happens. If I don't like it, then it's okay. Once if I'm out, or I give it away. Like, I'd ask my friends, what I have this and this and this and this, would you like to have it? Like, I'm like, okay, cool, I'll come with it, or you'll come and get it by my house. Like, why why would you want to see something and sabawele it and not buy it? Just buy it, you know, buy it and see. I'm not saying buy foundation at 600 rand and then you go, oh, then what happens? Listen, I have quite a lot of things that I bought that I was like, why did I buy it? You know what I mean? But I was like, at the end of the day, it's okay. I have my own personal reviews about them, and it's okay. I will tell you that, you know what, I've tried this, and for me, I don't really like it because of 1, 2, 3, 4 reasons. Not because it's a bad brand or whatever, but for me, why is my light off? Pardon. What is happening? Please wait, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm back. I just had to fix the lights. So as I was saying, like, if you feel like you want to try a specific product, please try it and just see what happens. You might like it, you might not like it. I guess that's just how it is, and it's okay. You know what I mean? Don't beat up yourself like, oh, with money. But no, do it. Like, get life. So Essence is the girl that you think she is. I'm gonna try out the Maybelline concealers, and then I will come and, you know, do a review if they're good or they are bad, you know. But at the end of the day, I think it goes with preference as well. If you prefer a certain texture or finish, whatever, then it is what it is, you know. And then we go into setting powder. So I have 2 over here. I didn't want to bring the MAC one because it's just too expensive, and I didn't purchase with my own money. It was a gift. So I thought, let's, you know, bring these 2. So let's start with Revlon Candid Photo Ready Anti-Pollution Setting Powder. They have 3 colors. There's 001, 002, and 003. I got it in 002 because I felt like maybe 003 might make my under eyes look a bit dull. I have a love-hate relationship with this one. It's nice. It's very velvety. It feels like the LA Girl setting loose powder. The thing is that if I bake with this or if I go heavily with it, I get flashbacks, right? And it's a shame. So so I just had to come up with a new technique on how I'm going to set it and all of that. The technique has been working, but I feel like it really disappointed me. But it's a very nice loose powder. I have nothing more to say. And then we have the Yardley loose powder. I have in the color cappuccino, but I'm seeing a lot of people, they're using translucent, like absolutely translucent. I think the lid is white. I want to try it because apparently it doesn't have any flashbacks or anything, but I've had this for a while. It's almost my skin tone, so as you can see, like, it's still full, but I still can't reverse contour with it because I feel like it gets like a, sorry guys, I feel like it gets like a, you know. So yeah, these are like the 2 loose powders that I'd say get them, and just, you know, but with the Yardley, I'd say get the translucent one because you're gonna get the nice finish that you're actually looking for. It's not going to make your eyeshadow look, your concealer, your highlighted areas to look dull or anything like that. So most definitely try it out. And then with contour, I have 2 powders also. I have the LA Girl, right? This is the LA Girl Pro Face HD Definition Matte Press Powder. It's okay, but my only thing about it is that it's not as warm as I would want it to be. This is in the color Cocoa. It's not as warm as I want it to be. Like, it's neutral, and I personally love a contour that is warm, just so that it can warm up my face before I can even go with blush. Because sometimes I feel like if your contour powder is warm enough, then there's even no need to, you know, go in with blush or on a bronze if you have a bronzer. Like, I don't have one, and I'm looking for one. There's 2 that I'm eyeing, but obviously they're not from here, they're from overseas. So I'm like, you know, Ramaphosa, open the gates, open the borders, please. But so yeah, if there is a nice bronzer that you guys can recommend, please comment section. Thank you very much. And then another one that I've been loving, I've even hit the pen. This is the Black Radiance press powder. This is in the color Ebony. So the first time I used Black Radiance was when I got their contour palette. So it has it has your highlighter, it has it has a powder that you can use to set your highlighted areas, and then it has your contour. Oh guys, like, that palette was amazing. And when the contour shade was like out, I couldn't repurchase it because I just wanted only the powder alone, so I couldn't get help. So sad, this game. So I got this, and I've been loving it. It is amazing. It is warm, like obviously on the camera it won't show, but it's like anything warm, anything red toned, for me it's amazing. I love it. Come here, owner, we're good. And then setting spray. I only have this one, so I'm only just going to talk about this one, but I'll talk about another one that I have used before, and oh baby girl, Dora. So this is the Maybelline New York Lasting Finish Makeup Setting Spray, up to 16-hour wear matte finish. I have oily skin. Matte finish here, no. Number 2, I feel like if it was a matte finish, at least my face was not going to look this dewy, was at least going to look better, regardless that I have oil as a base, right? And I still set my face with like a bit of powder just to set everything, and I still look dewy. So this spray is not matte. Wow. This setting spray is not matte. It is a nice setting spray, yes. Affordable, yes. Matte, for me personally, it's not. But I'd say get it. It's good. It's perfect. The other 2 setting sprays that I've ever used was the MAC Fix Plus, the matte one. I loved it, but I felt like it ran out very quickly. But it gave me what I was looking for. You know what I mean? And if I'd pair it up with the NYX primer, amazing both. And then the other one was the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Guys, like that setting spray, wow, it was a gift from the company. Like guys, like I have never been impressed ever in my life. It was one amazing setting spray, but now they came up with the matte version of it. So when the Machankura, the Bajay is there, I'm going to buy it and I will review it, because the normal one, like amazing, like I was like blown out of the box. So guys, these are the stuff that I wanted to share with y'all, to say if you have this type of type of skin and you wanna try a type of foundation, your dewy, your matte, whatever, this is what you can, you know, get. Concealer, I feel like it doesn't matter if you're oily or anything like that, because you will set it with your loose powder, everything will look good. Setting spray for me, I feel like it's very important because it holds your makeup, even though maybe your base was not that good, but I feel like the setting spray will definitely make everything look amazing. And primer is good as well, guys. Like, please, let's prime before we put on our foundation, and let's prep the skin before putting anything on it, because we have to take care of our skin. If there's anything else that I forgot to mention, remind me, description box, and we shall do best. Thank you guys for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and see you on the next video. Bye.